Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. In this video I will show you in MVC without entity framework how to save image files into a folder and image path into SQL Server database. And here we got the output. I'm selecting the file, image file, choose file. From the desktop I'm selecting the image file like football, open, and here the image name is a football, the extension is the .jpg. Let's save this image, save images, and the file is saved successfully. Let's check the image is saved in the project folder or not. Open Solution Explorer. In the images folder, show all files. Notice the football is added. Let's check in the table the image path is saved or not. I'm executing the statement. And see here we got a results. The ID is 1, the image name football.jpg, the extension is the .jpg. The image path is saved in the image folder. Let's save the another image. Choose file. I'm selecting green ball. Open. The file name is the green ball and the extension is the jpg. Save images. And the image is saved. Let's check in the folder. Show all files. See here the green ball we got. Let's check in the table also. Execute, and here the second image greenball.jpg is saved in this image insert table. That's it. If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. Before writing the coding part in MVC, first we'll create a new table and store procedure in Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. I just log into my SQL Server Management. I'm expanding the root folder. I'm expanding the databases. The sample DB is a user database. I want to create a new table and a store procedure in this sample DB database. Right click the sample DB, new query, create table dbo dot image insert is a table name. The first column in this table I'm adding the ID, which is an integer data type, not null. Identity I'm adding the auto increment column 1, 1, and primary key, comma, image name varchar 50, image extension varchar 50, image path varchar 250. In the last column in this table, I want to store only the image path. The actual image I want to store in the project images folder. Let's create this table, execute. And here we got a message, command completed successfully, which means the table image insert is created in this sample DB database. Let's expand the sample DB database. The tables folder, let's refresh that one. And notice here the image insert table. I click that one, select top 1000 rows. And here we got the results of this newly created image insert table. Right now this table contains 0 rows. Let's create a new store procedure to insert the data into this table. And the same database, sample DB, there is a programmability folder, expand that one, store procedures, right click the store procedures, new store procedure. And here we got the default code of the store procedure. What I'm doing, I'm adding our store procedure name, create procedure, dbo insert image stored procedure is the stored procedure name. I'm adding new variables parameters. The first parameter I want to add the image name, copy that one, which is varchar 50 comma at. The second column name is the image extension, copy that one, varchar 50. The final column name is the image path, at image path varchar 250. After adding the parameters, now in the select statement I'm deleting this one. Instead of that, I'm adding insert into the table name is dbo.image insert, copy that one, paste here, and the column names are image name, image extension, image path, values at image name, at image extension, at image path. That's it. Let's create this stored procedure, execute, and here we got a message command completed successfully. Let's check the insert image sp stored procedure is created or not in this stored procedures folder. I'm expanding the stored procedures folder. Let's refresh the stored procedure folder. Here the insert image sp is created under stored procedure in SampleDB database. Now the first part is finished. Now the second thing, the coding part. Let's open Visual Studio. For this video tutorial, I'm creating a new MVC application. Go to File, New Project. And from the web templates, I'm selecting ASP.NET Web Application and the .NET Framework 4.6.1. The application name is Image Insert MVC Store Procedure. Click OK. And from the templates, I'm selecting MVC4. Click OK. And here the project MVC application is created. Let me close this default window. Open Solution Explorer. The first thing in this project, I'm creating a new controller in this controllers folder. Right click the controllers, add controller. I'm selecting MVC5 controller empty. Click add. The controller name is image controller, add, and here we have the images controller. The first thing, I want to save the images into a project folder. Let's create a new folder. Open Solution Explorer, right click the project name, add a new folder. The folder name is image. Now I want to save the images into this images folder. So we need to first add the namespace using system.io. After adding the system.io namespace, next I'm adding a new action result image for HTTP post. Let's copy this one. This is the HTTP method post. Now in this index method, I am adding the class name HTTP post file base file. If file is not equals to null and file.content length is greater than 0, which means we have selected the file. I want to get that selected file information. String file name is equals to path dot get file name file dot file name. String file extension is equals to path dot get extension method. I'm adding this file name. Copy this one and paste here. Once we select the file, I want to check the file name with the extension is only image file types like JPG or PNG, GIF, etc. If file extension is equals to .jpg or file extension is equals to .png. I want to save the image files those who contains the JPG and PNG extension only. String file path is equals to path dot combine method server dot map path, and now between these double quotes I'm adding the folder name, which is the image folder, tilt / the folder name is the image, comma, the second parameter I'm adding the file name, the selected file name. File dot save as the file path. That's it. We have just written the code to save the selected image files into this image folder. After saving the selected file in the image folder, I want to save the image information like image name, extension and image path into a database. For that, let's add the namespaces here. Using system.data.sql client, the last namespace I'm adding using system.configuration. After adding the SQL Server namespaces, next thing in the Server Explorer I'm adding the database name. Right click the data connections, add connection. I'm adding SQL Server name. After adding server name, I'm selecting the database name, SampleDB. Test connection is succeeded. OK. And here the sampledb.dbo is added under data connections. Now we need the data source of the sampledb. Right click the sampledb.dbo, go to properties. In the properties connection string, there is a data source. Copy that one. Open Solution Explorer. In the project, come to the bottom. At the last, there is a web.config file. Open that one. Notice in this web.config file, there is a connection string. I'm adding a new connection string. Add name is equals to my connection string. I'm pasting the data source which we have copied. Provider name is equals to system.data.sql client. After adding the connection string in the web.config file, switch to the image controller. Let's write the coding part. String main con is equals to configuration manager dot connection strings. Between double quotes, I'm adding the connection name, which is my connection. Copy that one and paste here. Dot connection string. SQL connection, SQL con is equals to new SQL connection. I'm adding main con object. SQL command, SQL com is equals to new SQL command. Takes two parameters. The first one is the command text. Now between these double quotes, I'm adding the store procedure name. The store procedure name is the insert imgsp. Copy that one, which contains the insert statement in this store procedure. Paste here. The second parameter is the connection object, which is the SQL con. Copy that one and paste here. sql.com dot command type is equals to command type dot stored procedure. Let's open the connection string sql.con dot open method and closing the method connection string. Close. Now between this open and close method, I am adding sql command dot parameters dot add with value. Between double quotes, the first parameter, the first column name I am adding at image name, this one. Copy this one. At image name, comma, here the object value, the image name is the file name. Copy this one, paste here. sql command dot parameters dot add with value, between double quotes, add the second column name is image extension. Copy here. The object value is a file extension. sql.com dot parameters sql.com dot parameters dot add with value, between double quotes, add the last one, which is the image path. Copy this one, paste here, comma, the image path is the file path, semicolon. sql.com dot execute non-query method. Let's add this save file also here. After the selected file is inserted successfully, I want to redirect a return, redirect to action index. That's it, we have done the coding part in the controller. Now we require the index view page. Right click the index, add view. The view name is the index only, and the template, I'm not selecting any options, I'm selecting only empty without model. Click add. And here we got the index view page also. In this index view page, I'm adding center tag, h1, save image into folder, and image path into SQL Server database. Using stored procedure, horizontal line. Now after the horizontal line, add using HTML.begin form. The first parameter I'm adding the view page, which is the index, comma, and the second parameter is the controller name, which is the image controller. I'm adding the image, so double quotes, comma, form method dot post, comma, new enctype is equals to multipath slash form data. Let's add the HTML elements like the file control and button control. Input type is equals to file, name is equals to, here the name I'm adding, in the action result index, the HTTP posted file base file. Copy this one and paste here. After adding the file upload control, I need a button control. Input type is equals to submit, the value is equals to save images. That's it, we have done the designing part in the index view page also. But before running this application, the main important, we need to configure the controller name in the route.config.cs file. Open Solution Explorer. In the top project folder, app_start, expand that one, route.config.cs, open that one. And notice here the controller name is a home, which is the default one. I'm deleting that one. Our controller name is the image controller. Let's copy this one and paste here. And the action result is the index only, which is this page. That's it. Let's check the results on the browser, Google Chrome. And here we got the output. I'm selecting the file, image file. Choose file. From the desktop, I'm selecting the image file like football. Open. And here the image name is a football. The extension is the .jpg. Let's save this image. Save images. And the file is saved successfully. Let's check the image is saved in the project folder or not. Open Solution Explorer. In the images folder, show all files. Notice the football is added. Let's check in the table the image path is saved or not. I'm executing the statement. And see here we got a results. The ID is 1, the image name football.jpg, the extension is the .jpg, the image path is saved in the image folder. Let's save the another image. Choose file. I'm selecting green ball. Open. The file name is the green ball and the extension is the .jpg. Save images. And the image is saved. Let's check in the folder. Show all files. See here the green ball we got. Let's check in the table also. Execute. And here the second image greenball.jpg is saved in this image insert table. That's it.